This is Kyrie Irving, who was drafted to the Cleveland Cavaliers with the first overall pick in 2011. Played 6 years there, won a championship with LeBron and Kevin Love. He also saw the future that LeBron James would leave Cleveland once again, so before that happened, he decided to request a trade. And the team he ended up with was the Boston Celtics, an upcoming team finishing a rebuild in the Eastern Conference. The young guys stepped up for the Celtics when the star players were injured, and unfortunately, when the star players weren't injured, that's when the turmoil began. With all the things Kyrie Irving has said about the Boston Celtics this year, it makes it seem really unlikely that he's going to re-sign with them. Which raises the question, what team is Kyrie Irving signing to this offseason? Today I'll be taking a look at 5 possible landing spots, starting off with the Los Angeles Lakers. This one seems to be one of the more unpopular destinations for Kyrie Irving, especially with the sports media saying, why would he go back to LeBron James? It's like getting back with an ex-girlfriend that you hated. I've been calling Kyrie to the Lakers since January, so we only have to wait a few more months to see if it actually happens. But for now, hypothetically speaking, LeBron James and Kyrie Irving are teammates once again. They no longer need a guy like Lonzo Ball. In typical Laker fashion, they trade their young point guard away after 2 years. Maybe the 4th overall pick, Josh Hart and Brandon Ingram, for a guy like Bradley Beal. Kyrie, Beal, and LeBron would be a nice trio, and it's pretty realistic if you look past the Lakers' dysfunction in the front office right now. The Lakers should be able to get 2 solid players this summer in free agency or by trade. Now, a popular choice for Kyrie is the New York Knicks. It's been talked about almost all season long. Kyrie Irving joining the New York Knicks with Kevin Durant and the 1st overall pick with Zion Williamson. Obviously, that can't happen considering the Knicks do not have the 1st overall pick. But they do have the 3rd overall pick, which the 3rd overall pick is more valuable as a trade asset than the 4th overall pick by the Lakers, because Zion Williamson's teammate and best buddy RJ Barrett will be there. So package that pick and young guys like Kevin Knox, Mitchell Robinson, Alonzo Trier, even to some extent Ntilikina, whoever the Pelicans want, you pull off that trade to acquire Anthony Davis and become the next Eastern Conference super team with Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and Anthony Davis. Realistically, being a next super team probably won't happen because we're the Knicks, and when have the last time the Knicks been relevant? Knicks fans seem to be used to disappointment, but maybe things are about to change next season. Or maybe Kyrie's main goal is to be closer to home. So why not the Brooklyn Nets? Formerly the New Jersey Nets, New Jersey being where Kyrie grew up at. Obviously the Nets aren't the Knicks. The Knicks have the luxury of being the Knicks, being more appealing to big name free agents. And I think Kyrie's main goal this summer is to establish himself with another superstar. Currently, the Nets don't have another superstar. They have an all-star in D'Angelo Russell, and there's been reports saying if they end up getting Kyrie, they would play both Kyrie and Russell together, so Russell would most likely be switching over to the 2. But we all know if Kyrie Irving goes to the Nets, D'Angelo Russell is most likely gone to pair up Kyrie with a guy like Jimmy Butler, or maybe even Kevin Durant, just like the New York Knicks situation. Even though it's probably not going to happen, it'd be pretty cool to see Kyrie in the Nets uniform. His next destination is the Los Angeles Clippers, and it's kind of funny that I have both the Lakers and the Clippers, and then the Knicks and the Nets. It's a crazy world we live in where the superior franchise in the long term is worse off than the inferior franchise. But the Clippers showed heart in the playoffs this year, and they surprised everybody by being better than the Lakers. They have talented rookies like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Landry Shamet, and other solid role guys like Pat Bev, Lou Will, and Montrezl Harrell. They have the young assets to potentially package away Danilo Gallinari to open up even more cap space and possibly sign 3 big-name free agents this offseason. Not to mention how surprisingly well-coached the Clippers have been, and Jerry West leading the organization with the moves he's been making. If the Knicks don't get Kyrie and Durant, this could be a solid second option. Last but not least, let's talk about the Utah Jazz. Out of all the 4 teams, going on 5 now, that we talked about, the Utah Jazz have a 0% chance of signing Kyrie Irving. I simply have him on this list because it would be a perfect fit for Kyrie, pairing up with Donovan Mitchell, having a big man in Rudy Gobert. Kyrie seems to hate the media, and compared to all the big cities that he's most likely going to go to, I'm sure the media is a whole lot different in Utah than in New York and in LA. It wouldn't make him a super team, just like how I mentioned all the other 4 teams on this list, but it would make him a very, very good team in the Western Conference. And if Durant does leave the Warriors, it just makes it that much easier. So those are 5 perfect fits for Kyrie Irving that fit his personality or his play style. It's going to be a fun offseason for the entire league, not just looking at Kyrie Irving alone. But let me know in the comments below, what team do you have Kyrie Irving going to next season? Leave a like, share the video, check out these other videos, and I'll talk to you in the next one.